This week's Torah reading to be read in synagogues around the world is VaEtchanan. And in it, God warns us that if we do not follow the path of the Torah, we'll be thrown out of Israel, scattered amongst the nations. And then comes the verse in chapter 4 of Dvarim, that's Deuteronomy, verse 28. Va'avadetem sham Elohim ma'aseh yedei adam eitz ve'even. And you will serve their idols, man-made idols of wood and stone. The famous commentary called the Targum, which dates back 1,800 years, explains this a bit differently. He says, and you will serve their nations which bow down to idols of wood and stone. Yet another classic commentary called the Targum Yonatan explains this same concept in Dvarim chapter 28 as follows. He says, when you're scattered amongst the nations, v'tehevun misak arnona. You will pay them taxes to these nations which bow down to gods of wood and stone. Let's understand this. The Torah is telling us that this pasuk, this verse about bowing down to idols, is in essence a win-then concept. When you are scattered amongst the nations and in other lands outside of Israel, then by our very essence of being there, automatically that's tantamount to worshiping idols. How? Why? It's not that we actually bow down to idols. Rather, when we are subjects to other nations and paying them taxes, we're strengthening that nation's culture and system of beliefs. Not that we're choosing to do something right or wrong. Rather, our very essence of being there empowers that nation's religious beliefs to the extent that the Torah calls that idol worship. Now, let me state clearly and emphatically that every Jew outside of the land of Israel is encouraged and obligated to keep the Torah and embrace the commandments. That's the source of our strength everywhere. But still, what extends from this is that even if you have the most beautiful Jewish communities in New York, South Africa, wherever, entrenched in Torah study, with strict observance of the commandments, beautiful community work and acts of loving kindness, by our very virtue of being citizens of and subjects of another country and paying them taxes, the Torah is telling us in this week's Parsha that that's tantamount to worshiping idols. Only the land of Israel is our natural habitat, our designated place. Only there can we achieve a true wholeness. I'm standing at a spot right now on family vacation overlooking the Kinneret, the Sea of Galilee, one of the most beautiful spots in Israel. The entire land of Israel is stretching out its arms, saying to all of us, to all of Israel everywhere, come back to me now. So let's hear our homeland calling us.
And I can hear my homeland calling me, hear my homeland calling, come back to me now. I can hear my homeland calling, I can hear my homeland calling. There's a fire burning in my belly, and I can hear my mama calling me, hear my mama calling, come back to me now.
And by the way, the best way to stay tuned to these short video commentaries and other religious Zionist Torah content is to subscribe to our email newsletter, Beyond the Four Amot, right here at the address below.